Good evening and welcome to the Yacht. We are live for our Geoff Harding Cup final. Tonight we have the Brass Monkey versus the Elephant Castle, and up for the Brass Monkey first is Kev New, and for the Elephant Castle it's Ben Pryor. Our referee Paul Wyeth just about to get things underway.
I was hoping for an upgrade.
So as you can see from the table, we have a red cloth, so yellow and blue balls in play. I haven't had a chance to update the graphics, so there will be yellow and red as normal. Red is blue. Let's get the first frame underway. Okay, so Ben Pryor to break for the Elephant Castle. So Kev is red, blue, which will confuse you. Unfortunately, due to technical issues tonight, we only have one camera. Technical issues that seem to have baned these finals so far this summer season. So plenty of people watching here tonight. See Terry, see Mike Spike. Mr. Proctor was here earlier. He's disappeared now. Ian Butt's over there as well. Yeah, plenty of people here to watch. It's good. Oh, and you can probably hear him next to me. It's Ryan Watts. Try and get him on the mic a bit later, once he's calmed down after he's had a beer. Quick hello to Mike Allen as well, and little Freddie. Good evening, Freddie. Hope you're enjoying all the balls flying around the screen. So unfortunately with this with the webcam I'm using, a colour and the quality isn't as good as it could be, so it's very difficult to tell where what's a yellow and what's a white. Hopefully you can kind of see the spots on the white. Oh dear. So Geoff hands 2 shots over to Ben. So this is our third live streaming match of the summer season. The next one will be this coming Thursday, live from Windsor Castle, and that'll be Rocket Ronnie's versus Swan A. Then after that, at some point, possibly late August, we will have the final of the Facebook singles competition. That one's currently down to, I think we've got three players confirmed for the semi-finals of the Facebook singles. Just waiting for a result from Danny Butler versus Steve Wood, and then we'll have our semi-finals. They need to be played by the 18th of August, and then we will have our final at some point after that, and we will be live streaming that, so stay tuned to the website and obviously the YouTube channel. We can always do with some more subscribers as well, as usual. If you're on the YouTube channel, click the subscribe button, smash the bell as they say, get notifications whenever we're live. It's not often. And of course registration is currently open and is going badly as usual. Out of the 90 odd registration packs sent out, we're still waiting for, quick calculation, a response from around 60 teams. Registration will close on Sunday, with or without you. Of course, if you don't re-register for the winter season, you will lose your position in the league, and should you come back for the 2021 season, you will be at the bottom. Not much we can do about that. We can't put you higher because it would be unfair on any other team. So if you want to keep your league position, you do have to register. Of course, our next event after that will be our presentation do? So presentation for this year will be on the 21st of August, and that will be at the Shooting Star in Beavers Valley. So everyone is welcome to join us. There'll be lots of trophies, food, live entertainment, hopefully some pool competitions as well. Everybody's welcome to join us, whether you've won something in the last 2 seasons or not. We'll be starting that one from around 6 with the presentation around 7, and then I believe the venue has a very late licence, so you're more than welcome to join us for a shandy or two after the presentation. That's a cracking shot by Kev there, brilliantly done. It's a bit unfortunate to leave himself hampered on that last blue. I think he's possibly got just enough angle to get up the table to get that black in the middle. Always a bit nervy the first frame, but he's taken that very well. It's run on a little bit further than he hoped. But there we go, 1-0 to the Brass Monkey. Okay, moving on to the second frame for the Brass Monkey, we've got Anthony Davey, and for the Elephant Castle it's Ben Spears. So as you might have seen in the little advert break between the frames there, a little route to the final that the two teams tonight have taken. Brass Monkey stats pretty impressive, as per the usual. Played 10 in the group stage, won 10. Won 71 frames and only lost 19. Finished the group stage with a total of 101 points. And that put them top of their group, Group A. In the last 16, they beat the Englishmen at 7-2. In the quarters, they beat the Chapel Arms at 6-3. And in the semi-finals, they beat the Ice House at 5-2 to get themselves where they are tonight. The Elephant and Castle, on the other hand, played 10 in the group stage, won 6 and lost 4. Total frames 1 of 38 and lost 34, so proper middle in that one. 66 points put them third in Group B. Still gave them a good start in the last 16 though. They played Rocket Ronnies and beat them 5-4. Quarterfinals, they played the King's Arms and beat them 5-3, and in the semi-finals beat the Prince of Wales 5-3 as well. Pretty good stats for both teams. Oh, can't believe that didn't fall in. Great shot though. One bag covered. Plenty of work for Anthony to do. Good developing shot there by Ben. Let's bring that black close to the middle. There's no reason why this shouldn't be one apiece. looks a little bit too thin from where I'm sat. Could be a bit of a wild white going around the table. Angle on this one could leave the white close to the top right as we're looking at it. Oh, that's good. It's a great pot. And it's one apiece. Well done, Ben. So, third frame, and up for the Brass Monkey is Steve Farrow, and the Elephant Castle is Nick Remin. Good lag, and it's pipped by Nick. No, apologies, by Steve. It's Steve to break. Cut break by Steve, leaves him dry. Good spread though. Good spread of both colours, but easiest spot for Nick is the yellow, I believe. Oh, he knew he missed that as soon as he played it. He actually came up and said he missed it before it hit the knuckle. It's unlike Nick, a bit of pressure there. Get into him a little bit. So it's over to Steve. Still an open table. So if you are watching online at the moment, stick a comment over on our Facebook group. Let us know you're watching. So looking at what Steve's lining up here, I think he might be trying to cut this yellow into the middle. He is indeed. Looks good. It's a great shot. Good shot. Got himself out of a sticky situation there. Nicely positioned on his next yellow. Just needs to try and find that gap to play the plant. It's not bad. It's not bad. I think you can get enough on the bottom as we're looking at it of those two yellows. Yeah, he can. Oh, he needs to get out from behind that blue. Oh, that is unbelievable. Just an inch further on that roll. It'll be plumb, and that yellow is tight on the cushion. End of visit, I would say. Total's been called and confirmed. See if he can leave this so it's at least potable next go. Steve's just going for his laser sight and his special extension. No easy shot this one. Like I say, it was a total called, so he doesn't have to hit a cushion after hitting the yellow, but he does need to hit that yellow. Not quite sure what he fancies there. I think he wants a little bit of side on it. Yeah, that's a good shot. Good hit. And yeah, I fancy Nick's chances here, to be fair. Yep, delicate little safety there as such. Give himself a bit of a fighting chance to clear him up, put one over the corner. Pressure's back on Steve. Oh, wowee, that was an incredible shot. And look where he is on the black as well. Wow, that would have been impressive if that had gone in. But it didn't, so it's back to Nick. Round the houses on this blue. Should leave himself for the black to the middle. Yeah, everyone's got a different pattern. Tasty little clearance there from Nick. Just this to put them one in front. Oh, wowee. It's that pocket. That pocket in the warm-up. And that pocket. I think the first ball we tried to pop was in that pocket. He just doesn't like it. It's jinxed him. Has he just handed the frame back to Steve? You'd like to think so, but he needs a good white. Yep. Opting to move the white as little as possible, that's good. So the tables are turned. Are the brass about to go 2-1 up? They are indeed 2-1 to the brass. So moving on to frame 4. Up for the Brass Monkey is Wolfie, and for the Elephant Castle is Gary Coward. Okay, so Wolfie to break. One ball down, open table. So Wolfie is red blues. And we can't talk about how the balls are positioned. But what I will say is, if he does, it will be the first of the summer finals. I think he's left a little angle on this this blue, so the white is going to potentially crash into those two yellows. Does need a good kiss to give himself a bit of space to get that black. Ah, it's not there. That is unlucky. Awesome player though. Just let down by position a little bit. Good evening, Matt Kennett. He's watching the final. He says Spiky Mike wants to play the winners as the Yacht won the Shield last week. Oh, that's a great little shot there by Gary. Well done. Down the rail it goes, and the black in the middle. To level it at 2 apiece. And it is indeed 2-2. Okay, so on with the doubles, and up for the brass monkey is Wolfie and Gary Canning, and for the elephant castle it's Gary Coward and Nick Remin. Cool. Tight lag that, I think it's blue. There is indeed, and I believe it's Wolfie to break. Just a little touch there. Just a little touch there by Gary on the ball. So 2 shots to Nick and Gary. So going back to your point on Facebook, Matt Kennett, about Mikey Spike wanting to play the winners of this match. Or he's up for a laugh. I mean, presentation is in a few weeks' time. Can't do the maths in my head, 3 weeks, something like that. If just for shits and giggles, if you want to organise the match to be played, a presentation on the Shooting Stars table, I'm more than happy to have that go on. Trouble is, a lot of the time people want to turn up to the presentation, just want to have a quiet social drink and not have the pressure of playing a match. So it's entirely up to you guys, obviously, if you want to play it. And obviously it's up to the winners tonight if they want to play it too. So if you haven't registered yet, as I said earlier, registration is open. It's open until this Sunday, and this season we have made it so easy for you to get your teams and your singles and doubles in. There's a link on the website and on Facebook. All you need to do is fill in your details, simple as that, and pay your money across to our bank account. Once that's received, you are in. No forms, no hassle, nice and simple. Of course, if you do want to put the form in, you can do. We made that simple too. They are all pre-filled in. If you were in the winter season last year, it'll be pre-filled in with your captain, your landlord, your address, the phone numbers, everything we need from you. The only thing we need you to do is get a signature from the landlord, one from the captain, and 40 of those shiny pounds. Once we've got that, you are in. You are playing pool in September. So of course, if you think you're in and you want to check, head over to the website, front page of the website, on the right hand side or slightly down from the video you're probably watching now. There's a little link to show you exactly who's in and who's not. Well, who's in. Meanwhile, that pocket has finally accepted a ball that Nick's hit towards it, and it's 3-2 to the LE. Okay, so on to the singles again. Frame 6, Anthony Davey for the Brass Monkey and Nick Crimmin for the Elephant Castle. So 3-2, 2 more frames required for the Elephant. Give you a rundown of the next pairings on the cards. In the next frame we've got Gary Canning versus Ben Spears. Frame 8 is Wolfie versus Gary Coward. And if it goes as far as frame 9, we have Steve Farrow versus Ben Pryor. Thought I'd give you a slightly wider view of the table. Maybe it's a little bit sharper as well. Hopefully that helps define which colours are which and where the white ball is. For those of you in black and white, it's the one behind the green. One of each sneaking in there, so still an open table. Referee Paul Wyeth just having a quick look, see if it's touching either of those two it's nearest. I don't believe it is.
Why always me? You got one of those why always me?
As our referee Paul Wyeth notes, well, it's legal, which it is indeed. So an open table and over to Nick. Gore. Did not want that close. Ending up that close on that blue did not help him. Opportunity for Anthony to get a few pots here. If you had to choose between these two colours at this position, who would you rather be? So, don't forget our Thursday Cup final, the Brendan Maldoni Cup, is this Thursday, 2 days' time. That one will be live from the Windsor Castle, and it's Rocket Ronnie's versus the Swan. I think I might have said the presentation was in August earlier. It's not, it's in September, but yeah, I'm sure you're aware of that. September the 21st, Saturday, September 21st, Shooting Star, 6 PM onwards. I've heard a whisper that we've got live acts as well. Committee man Paul Arnestad pulling some strings. At last count, we should have around 600 to 700 trophies as well on display and ready to hand out. And as well as that, with some new committee members, I'd like to think we'll be able to bring back the classic Nick Warnock Pot the Lot, and possibly Speed Pool too. So watch this space as that date approaches. We will do our best to get these things organised and inform you guys. Most of all, we want people there. We want bums on seats, as they say. We want people who have won and people who haven't to turn up and support the league that they play in. Don't forget there'll be food and obviously drink as well, but only the food will be free, unfortunately. I'm sure I might be able to twist some arms though and see what Jack can do down at the Shooting Star for drink promotions. Oh, that's unlucky by Nick there. Just needed that to just wiggle its way past that blue. It's been a frame of millimetres. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Changes the entire outcome of the match. Yeah, it's a great shot. Total snooker from where I'm sat. Totally is confirmed. Pure magic there from Maverick. Use that slow down though. Use that slow down or kiss off it. That'll do. That'll do. Middle bag will sit there. Wow, we've got a bit of a roll there, I think, as well. White appeared to just take a detour around the yellow. Oh, that's not the first shot that's hit that knuckle. Not sure who's on the black either though. Possibly could have seen the edge of it. But it's over to Nick. Who seems to be consistently getting someone walking in his line of his shot. Obviously we don't close the pub for these matches. It's still open to the public. Unfortunately the public aren't really aware of what's going on around them a lot of the time. Yep, there it is. This one, to put the Brass Monkey 2 behind, and the Elephant and Castle 1 away from claiming the trophy. Yep, there it is. Elephant and Castle 4-2 over the Brass. Okay, we're back, and for frame 7 it's Gary Canning versus Ben Spears. So, a little prediction from committee man Mike Allen. He reckons the last 3 frames will be won by the Brass Monkey. Well, what can I say? They need them. They're 4-2 down. But the table has got into Gary Canning's head a little bit. We have had some shocking rolls, which is frustrating to say the least, because we've had a couple of committee guys down here twice trying to get the table as level and as clean and as straight as possible. And it certainly looked it when we started this evening. We knocked a few balls around. It seemed pretty good. A little bit off on the right hand side as we're looking at it, but generally acceptable considering it's a pub table. And it does get moved around a bit. Hopefully it won't be the reason that they win or lose their match though. So Ben Spears on yellows. Didn't need that yellow just coming off the side cushion and sitting on the top. But like I say, the table is in Gary's head, without a shadow of a doubt. Good shot, nice shot there, Ben. I think the only blue that Gary can see is the one by the black. Good effort there by Gary. A little bit unfortunate with the position. Unlucky that. I think that yellow did just fall into the corner with the right bit of pace and angle, but as it is, it's sat over the corner. Gary just shaking his head there. He's not best pleased where it's ended up. A little bit of tactical play needed. Like I say, the table is very much in Gary's head tonight. If they'd have played it without us getting some guys down to have a look at it, it would have been a whole different story. But we share the wealth around in the league. We had 12 venues to allocate neutral venues to. Oh wow. Bit of a gift back to Gary, but I don't think his head is really in it. I can't see him putting this one out of the bag, I'm afraid. So, one double. And it's there. It's the game to Yelly. 5-4. Congratulations, Elephant Castle. Good match. Well played. We will see you on Thursday for our Thursday Cup final.